He talks back.
Okay, do I have to make it big? It's just gonna show me, right?
Yeah, just to show you.
Okay,
You can make you, here you go.
okay, all right, thank you.
So it's
All
good.
right, it's good, I
Okay,
guess.
okay.
Welcome, everyone. Let's see if it says remove spotlight. Okay, never mind. Okay, I don't know this stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. So sit nice and tall in your chair, stack one vertebra on top of the other, roll your shoulders back. And go ahead and close your eyes down and start your deeper breathing, so slowing and deepening your breath, bringing it all the way into the bottom of your lungs, filling your lungs up to the middle and all the way up to the top, and then allowing all of that air to flow out again. Slowing and deepening the breath calms and relaxes the body. And bringing your attention back to your body, let's go ahead and start a slow head roll. And stop and go the other direction. Coming to center, place fingertips on the shoulders, elbows up, shoulder height, and just gently turning from side to side, as fast or slow as feels good to you. And come to center, stretch one arm up and then the other. Really feeling that stretch all the way down your side. Stretching both arms up. And then both arms to one side and then the other. Come back to center, stretching all again. And releasing the hands to your thighs. We'll move into cat-cow. So in cow, we're going to sway the back, chin up. In cat, we're arching the back, chin down, and just flow between these two poses at a pace that feels good to your body. And come back to center. Take the feet wide apart. And we're going to pretend we have a big cauldron filled with thick caramel. And we've got to stir it so it doesn't burn. I think we're going to dip some apples in here a little bit later on. And then stop and go the other direction. It's really thick, so you're having to use your muscles to get that spoon through there. And coming back to center, bringing the feet back hip width apart, bringing hands to the heart. We'll move into our sun salutation. So inhale up. Exhale, arms into cactus and fold halfway forward, keeping the tummy nice and tight, the back straight. And continue breathing. We hold poses, but we don't hold the breath. And then fold all the way down. Holding here for a few breaths. And then inhale both arms all the way up. Exhale back to the heart. Inhale up, add a little back bend. Exhale halfway. While we're holding this pose, you might want to tilt your fingers back a little bit and your elbows forward a little bit. Feel the stretch in your upper back. Exhale all the way down. And then we're going to inhale that right arm up, following the hand with your eyes if possible. Holding here and breathing. Exhale all the way down. Inhale that left arm all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale both arms all the way up. Exhale back to the heart. Inhale arms up, add a little back bend. Exhale halfway forward, arms in cactus. Exhale all the way down. Inhale that right arm up, fingers pointing towards the ceiling. Exhale down. Inhale left arm up. Exhale down. Inhale both arms all the way up. And exhale down to the heart. Go ahead and shake it out. Happy hands, happy hips. Okay, now let's just do some shoulder shrugs. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. And then we'll start taking one shoulder back as we bring one shoulder forward. And then stop and go the other direction. And then bringing hands to the heart, we're going to push the hands to the right as we look to the left. And really, no pain. If you feel any pain, please back off. But you really want to, if you can, look as far left as you can, maybe even over your left shoulder. Inhale, center, and then looking to the right, pushing hands to the left. Again, maybe a little bit farther. Inhale, center. One more time, looking left, pushing hands right. Inhale, center, and then the other direction. Go ahead and release the hands down to the chair. And we're going to take that left ear to the left shoulder and then start lifting that right arm up to just below shoulder height. And then exhale, center, other side. So right ear to right shoulder, lifting that left arm up. Exhale, center. Right arm, left ear. Inhale, center. And left arm, right ear. Center, and then shake it out, shake your hands out. Let's go ahead and bend the fingers back a little bit. Again, you don't want to feel pain, you just want to feel the stretch here. So if it's earlier this week when it was raining, this really hurt for me, so, but it's feeling better now. And then finger stars. And we'll move into rainbow arms and rainbow. So go ahead and plant that left foot, feeling all four corners of the foot, ankle below knee. We're gonna stretch that right leg out at an angle and slide that right hand down the right arm. Make a fist with your left hand, bringing it to your right arm. And then we're gonna open the fingers one at a time as we bring the arm up. And then we're gonna continue back behind, following the hand with your eyes if you can. We're gonna pause here. And then we'll close the fingers the opposite direction, coming up, over, and down. And then opening fingers, taking the arm up and behind. And this time we're going to look at that right foot, nod in approval. Turn back to that left hand, close the fingers, bringing it up, over, and down. And then opening the fingers, up and behind. Turn and nod. Turn back, close the fingers, bringing it up and back down. Pulling that leg in, planting it. We'll stretch the other leg out. Make a fist with that right hand. Bring it down to that left arm and then take it up and opening the fingers. The very top and then continuing behind. Pausing here. And then bringing it up, closing fingers. Over, down. Bringing the hand up, opening the fingers. And behind. This time we're going to turn, look at our left foot, nod in approval. Turn back, bring the arm up, closing the fingers. Over, down. And last time, opening the fingers, bringing the arm up and behind, turning and nodding, turning back, closing fingers, bringing it up, over, down, and pulling all that mess in. And then just shake it out. Touch this, sorry. And go ahead and bring your arms into cactus. And we're just gonna bring the arms, hands, elbows together in front. And then we're gonna open up. What we wanna do is pinch our shoulder blades together like you're holding a pencil back there. And then coming back to the front, so just flowing between these two poses at a pace that feels good to you. And come to center and release. Okay, so making circles with the hands. We'll circle one way, and then we'll circle the other way. And then the next one, we're gonna make one circle and take the leg out, and then make circle the opposite way. And come to center. Take arms out shoulder height. We'll stretch one way and then the other. And then we're gonna do eagle pose. So go ahead and take that left hand under right. Give yourself a hug, a pat on the back. Extend the wrists up or the hands up. You can stay with the backs of hands together, or maybe you can loop that left hand around and put the left fingers into the right palm. Then you're gonna bring your elbows up to collarbone height. And since our right fingers are up, we'll put left thigh on top of right. So starting out here, we want to be nice and tall in the back. And then we're gonna add some movement. We're gonna add a little back bend at the top, and then we're gonna bring the elbows down towards the waist for a little forward fold. So flowing between these two poses at a pace that feels good to your body. And come to center, go ahead and unwind, unwrap, turn some doorknobs. I really get my shoulders involved there because that's a real good stretch on the shoulders. And then we're gonna take the right arm under left, give ourselves another hug, another pat on the back, extend the wrists up. Again, you can have backs of hands together, or maybe you can get the right fingers into the left palm, lifting the elbows up to collarbone height and taking that right thigh on top of the left. Holding here with a nice straight back and breathing. And then we'll start our movement by lifting elbows up into a back bend, a small back bend, and then bringing the elbows down into a small forward fold. So again, flowing between these two poses. Come to center, unwind, unwrap, turn doorknobs. And I just wanted to say a couple of things. So I've been doing yoga for a number of years and I have some natural flexibility. So it is not a competitive sport. And so please listen to your body. You have to start where you are. And there should not be any pain in any of these movements. You should feel a nice stretch. And the more you do it, the more stretch you're going to get. So it takes time in many respects. Okay, well, it's time for our chair dance. So let's see if I can get everything lined up here. We're doing an all-time favorite, which is Sugar Sugar by the Archies. And yes, you're welcome to sing along. And we kind of start off, just kind of get into the groove of the song. If you just want to groove the whole time, it's all about moving your body. And so when we dance, we move our body in more ways than we're moving our whole body. So move your whole body. And then we'll come, when the singing starts, we're gonna push out, and then we're gonna do patty cake. And then we're gonna, when we're honey, honey, here, patty cake again. And then for Candy Girl, we make a heart. And then we cross our heart, okay? So we're gonna do that like 30 times. No, maybe not quite that many. Then we're going to move into the legs. So we'll have hands on the hips, and we'll do heel front and then heel side. And then heel front, center, side, center. So we'll do that one time, okay, and then we do double time. So, dun, 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 dun. Okay. And then I think, let's see, we repeat that. Oh, we repeat that with one hand. So when we take a leg out, we can take a hand out. So, and then the third time we do it, we do both hands. Oops, let's see. All right. And then at some point, we're gonna pour some sugar. So we weren't getting enough sugar with our patty cake, so we're gonna use a pitcher. So pour a little sugar, and then we'll do the other side. And then there's some sparkles, and then we pour some more sugar. And then we still didn't get enough sugar, so we're gonna do 2 hand pours. Okay, more sparkles and more patty cake. Are we ready? Yeah. Okay. Let's do this then. Sorry, I just put everything on mute now, and it's a new phone, so great. This will be for posterity, I guess. Okay, let's try this. We have that on, because I want those of you in TV land to be able to hear this.
Honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Oh, honey, oh, sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you.
Okay, now we're ready for the leg.
I just can't believe the loveliness of loving you. I just can't believe it's
Side. Double time.
I just can't believe the wonder of this feeling too. I just can't believe it's true. Ah, sugar. Oh, honey, honey. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Oh, honey. Oh, sugar, sugar. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you.
Okay, one arm.
When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be. I know how sweet a kiss can be.
Double time.
Like the summer sunshine,
Same
pour
size.
your sweetness over me. Pour your sweetness over me. Oh, sugar, sugar on it, honey. Oh, your sugar on it.
Oh, just on pouring. Other side. So getting out of your chair, you can use 2 hands, you can use 1 hand, you can swing yourself up. We're just gonna come up to a kneeling position, and this is 5. You can have your arms out in front, you can have them crossed over, you can have them over your head, and then you're gonna gently set down. So, next one, 4, 3, 2, 1, and blast off. All right, got you out of your chair. And that was what it was all about. So, while we're standing up, let's go ahead and do some hula hoops. So, you remember how to do that? Making circles with your hips, keeping your knees soft, making little circles with them too, and then going the other direction. So, I did get myself a hula hoop the other day. Oh, it's so much easier without it. Oh, I know. I'm practicing, so someday I'm gonna show up with my hula hoop and it's gonna work, and then I'm gonna pass it around. That's weird. All right. So moving into down dog position, placing hands on the chair, stepping feet away from hands so the back is nice and long, and then pushing the hips away from the hands, lengthening the back even more. What we're doing is trying to allow a little space between the bones so that the discs that had the vertebrae can get a little hydrated here. And they also say that down dog is good for getting rid of wrinkles. I can't attest to that though, I don't know. So pushing hips back, lengthening the spine, and then we're gonna take the hips to the left, holding for a couple of breaths, back to center, taking the hips to the right, back to center, and then we're gonna move into warrior 3. So in warrior 3, we're gonna put the weight in the left foot and leg and lift that right leg up behind. You can stay here in a fully supported warrior 3, or you can lift one or both hands up off the chair for a balance pose. Please listen to your body and your balance. If you don't have the balance today, keep at least one hand on the chair. Return hands to the chair, foot to the earth, and put the weight in the right foot and lift the left leg up. And then if you're feeling it, lift one or both hands up off the chair. Return hands to chair, foot to the earth, and we'll stretch out one more long time. Or lengthening the spine in down dog. You can get a bonus shoulder stretch if you press your armpits towards the earth. And then we're going to go ahead and walk up behind the chair and come into up dog. So up dog is up on the balls of your feet, chin lifted. And then coming down on your heels, toes lifted. Chin down. So we'll flow between these two poses as fast or slow as feels good to you today. And then come to center. We're going to place that right foot behind the chair. We're going to put that left foot in power position and place the right forearm on the chair. Bend the right knee over ankle. And then we're going to take that left hand up next to the left ear. And what we're looking for is a straight line from the left fingers to the left ankle. And we're going to try and rotate our chest so our gaze and our chest, so we aren't looking down at the floor, we're looking up a little bit, maybe at the bottom of the wall across from you. This is extended side angle. From here, we're going to take the fingers, the left fingers towards the sky, and we're going to straighten that right knee. We are now in extended triangle pose. Holding the pose, but continuing to breathe. We're going to revolve our triangle by switching arms. So left forearm goes on the chair, right forearm lifts, our right arm lifts up towards the sky. Holding and breathing. Coming back to the first side, left fingers lifted. And then we're going to push up to standing. We're going to rebend that right knee. And here we are in Warrior Two. So in Warrior Two, we have our arms outstretched. Take a peek back to make sure your arms are the same height. We're gazing over our front arm. The back arm represents the past. The front arm represents the future, but we are here squarely in the middle, in the present. Go ahead and rotate your hands so the thumbs are up, and we're going to move into Archer. So in Archer, we're going to take our left hand to meet the right, and then we're going to pull that hand back to the left shoulder, left hand back to the shoulder. We're focused on our target. And then we're going to go ahead and release, taking the arms back out straight, palms down again, actually right palm up, left palm down. We're going to go into reverse warrior, bringing the right arm up as the left arm comes down. Coming back to Warrior Two, and then we're going to pivot. Hold on to your chair if you need to. Pivot that right foot so that our feet are facing the same direction. We're going to go ahead and bend our knees and putting arms in cactus again. If you need that chair, please keep a hand on that. And from cactus, we're going to turn and look right, left or right, whatever. And then turn and look the other direction. So we'll flow between these two positions for a few times. Come back to center. This is goddess pose, and it naturally feels like we should go into moonflower when we're in goddess, right? So moonflower is a deep bend, and when we bring our hands up, you're welcome to say moonflower or not. Moonflower and moonflower. Okay, bring the feet together, shake it out, turn yourself around. Okay, we're going to do the other side. So left foot behind the chair, right foot in power position. Go ahead and bend that left knee, left forearm on the chair, and you're going to bring that right arm up next to the right ear. Straight line from right finger tips to right ankle. And really working on trying not to look down at the floor. Rotating the shoulders so that you can look up. Holding and breathing. And then taking right fingers up towards the sky, straightening that left leg. As we come into triangle pose, really, really trying to open that chest. So really trying to get those fingers straight up, the chest lifted, looking at the wall across from you. And we're gonna revolve our triangle by switching arms. So left fingers towards the sky. Probably not quite as high on this side as on the other side. Still opening that chest up. And revolve back. Pushing up to standing, coming into warrior two by bending that left knee. And then again, checking to make sure arms at the same height. We are warriors, we are strong, we are powerful, we have focus, we have determination, and we have perseverance. Go ahead and rotate the thumbs up. Bring the right hand to meet the left, and then pull that right hand back to the shoulder, holding archer pose for a few breaths. Then we're gonna release that right hand back. We're gonna rotate the right hand palm down, the left hand palm up, and come into reverse warrior. Left hand up, right arm down. Come back to warrior two. And then you can hold a chair, step right leg up to meet left, and shake it out some more. Okay. All right, so balance is really, really important. It's a big part of yoga. And we're gonna move into tree pose. Please, again, if you're having any problems with balance today, please have that hand next to the chair. So in tree pose, we're going to move the weight into the left leg, feeling all four corners of that left foot. The right foot can, level one is foot on top of foot. Level two is foot below knee. Level three is foot above knee. So just wherever it works for you. Again, if you need to hold on to the chair, please do so. We're going to grow the branches of our tree. And then you're going to find a spot either on the floor in front of you or on the wall opposite, and focus on that spot. You may want to bend that standing knee slightly, and then we're going to hold the pose, doing our ocean breathing, our audible breathing while we're holding it. If you fall out of the pose, just come right back in. Go ahead and release the arms down, back to the heart, come out of the pose, step it out a little bit. And then moving the weight into that right leg, feeling all four corners of the foot, keeping ankle lifted, hip lifted, not falling into those joints, keeping lifted, and then picking your level on this side, just not above or below the knee, not against the knee. Again, bending that standing leg may help you a little bit, growing your branches, starting your ocean breathing. Go ahead and release the arms down, back to the heart, step out of the pose, and step it out a little bit. Okay, making your way back to your chair, not plopping down in your chair, gently setting back into your chair. We'll flex and point wrists and ankles. Making circles, both directions, and then paddling. And coming to center, we're gonna kind of warm the hips up a little bit. So we'll start with the left hip, just doing a circle. I'm holding onto my knee, just circling that hip one direction and then the other direction. And then the other side. And then the other direction. So this is from one of our dances that we didn't do today. It's kind of similar to what we do out in this. This one is going to be, now that I did that, I can't remember what this one is. This is out and in. It's just out and in, and then out and in. So we do it without the hands, then we add one hand. And then we add two hands. So starting again, no hands. Twice. One hand. And then two hands. And shake that out. Okay, go ahead and plant that right foot. We're going to take that left foot way out to the side, and then we're going to slide left hand down, left leg, and we're going to bring the right arm up and over the head. So this is gate pose. Holding the pose, but continuing to breathe. Coming to center, replacing our, planting that left foot, taking the right leg out, sliding right hand down right leg, and then bringing that left arm up and over the head. Keeping the chest open. And come back up and come in. And let's just do some marching. So see how, are you doing opposite hand and opposite leg, or are you doing the same? If you're, so switch to whichever. I was doing the opposite, now I'm doing the same. And then I'm going to switch and do opposite. That's the mental exercise for today. Okay, so go ahead and interlace fingers behind head. We're going to lift that right leg, bringing the left elbow towards it. So we're doing a little upper body twist while we're doing this. And then take the arms out shoulder height, and we'll lift foot up with our twist. Go ahead and plant that right leg, ankle underneath. We're going to take that left leg out straight in front of us. You can have the foot on the floor or the foot flexed, your choice. You can try it both ways to see what feels better for you. Interlace fingers. You don't want to press on that kneecap. You want to press down on the thigh. And then starting with a nice straight back, you're going to fold your chest towards your hands. So keeping your neck in line with your back, keeping your back nice and straight. We're stretching all those hip muscles, all the glutes on that you're sitting on, giving them a nice good stretch. And if you feel the stretch, if you can kind of relax those muscles, allow the stretch to happen, you find that you get closer to your hands. Go ahead and come up, fold that leg in, and we'll switch to the other side. So keeping the back nice and straight, bringing chest down towards hands. Feeling some stretching going on, but relaxing into it, allowing the stretching to happen. Coming back up, bring that leg in, and we'll take the feet wide and do some windshield wipers. And let's go ahead and plant that right foot. So looking to the right, plant that right foot, ankle underneath. We're going to stretch that left leg out so we're on the ball of that foot. And you can stay here, or if you're feeling it, you can come off your chair into a high lunge. And then either way, whether you're on or off your chair, go ahead and take your arms up, looking forward. Holding and breathing. This is crescent pose. Go ahead and release the arms down. Come back on your chair if you were off. And then pivot all the way the other side. Left ankle under left knee. On the ball of your right foot. Staying on the chair or off. Bringing arms up overhead. Coming into crescent pose on this side. Holding and breathing. Release the arms, come back to your chair if you were off, and then pivoting back to center. Let's go ahead and hug that left knee into the chest. Really hugging it in. Back nice and straight and tall. And then holding the knee with the same arm, go ahead and grab the foot with the other hand, flex the foot, and then we're going to do bow and arrow. So bringing the heel over the bottom knee and then the knee to that shoulder. So just stretching back and forth. And then coming to center, go ahead and release left ankle on right knee. Take both hands to the knee and trying to resist a little bit, lift up on the knee, push down on the knee. Again, if there's any pain, back off. We want stretch, we don't want injury. And release the knee, bringing hands to heart. We'll do another forward fold. Maybe you can get your elbows onto that crossed leg and bringing that chest down towards that crossed leg. This is pigeon pose, and you should be feeling a stretch in your hip. Again, trying to relax into the pose, try to allow that stretch to happen. And then we'll release the hands, grab knee with one hand, foot with the other, maybe rocking your little baby leg a little bit. And then setting that left thigh on top of the right fingers on left thigh, left fingers on the chair or across the small of your back. Inhale nice and tall, and then we're going to look, exhale, and look to the left. And then with each breath, inhale tall, exhale, twist a little more. Inhale, center, release the arms, add a little counter twist. And then release the legs. We're gonna grab that right leg, lift it up towards the chest, back nice and straight. Flexing that right foot, grabbing right foot with left hand, and then we'll do bow and arrow, heel over knee, knee towards shoulder. And then releasing that right ankle on left knee, hands on that right knee, trying to resist pushing up or pulling up and pushing down. Hands to heart, and then folding forward. Maybe you can rest those elbows on that crossed leg. And then consciously allowing the stretch in your hip. Releasing hand, one hand to foot, one hand to knee. Lift that leg up, rocking it slightly, if that feels good. And then releasing that right thigh on top of left, left fingers on right thigh, right fingers on the chair or across the small of the back. In a twist, it's two parts. The first part is really important, stretching up tall through the spine, and then exhaling, looking to the right. So inhale tall, exhale, twist a little more. Inhale, center, release the arms, add a little counter twist, and then release the legs. And we're finally here at the end, the part you've all been waiting for, the relaxation. But the relaxation would not be as precious as if we hadn't done all this stretching, right? So go ahead and feet flat on the floor. Back, we're gonna stack one vertebra on top of the one below, end with rolling the shoulders back, releasing the hands to the thighs. Go ahead and close the eyes down. Start slowing and deepening your breath. And then bringing your attention to the top of your head, to your forehead. Allow all the muscles there to relax and release. Allowing that wave of relaxation to flow down through your cheeks, the jaws relaxing, releasing. That wave moving down through the neck into the shoulders. Inhaling another wave of relaxation, flowing over head, neck, shoulders, rolling down each upper arm, through the elbows, the forearms, relaxing, releasing, wrists, hands, fingers melting into the earth. Inhaling another wave of relaxation, head, neck, shoulders, upper chest, upper back, that wave rolling down through the midsection, hips melting into the earth. Inhaling another wave of relaxation, flowing over head, neck, shoulders, down the back, through the hips, down each thigh, through the knees, lower legs, relaxing, releasing. ankles, feet, toes melting into the earth. Just with each breath, feeling that wave of relaxation washing over and through your body, your entire body melting into the earth. And bringing your attention back to your body, start a slow sway from side to side. Start to wiggle fingers and toes. Bringing hands together in prayer position at the heart. And then we've been opening, keeping our little fingers and our thumbs together, opening the middle three fingers, making a lotus flower. And then our heart sending light and love out to all we meet and think of today. Take your light up, open out in your halo. Take a breath for the body. Take a breath for the mind. Take a breath for the spirit. Be thankful for the health you have. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Everybody have a great day.
Me too.
So, see y'all.
See ya. Thank you.
Sure.
For 3 weeks, we won't